Right guys, so welcome back to the channel. Today is something that I've been looking forward to for a while. I know some of you guys have been because I've had it in comments, but today is going to be the setting up of my Theraphosa Blondi's 3-foot enclosure. It's going to be amazing, hopefully, if all goes well. So let's just get into the video before I waffle on too much. Right guys, so as you can see, this is the enclosure. If you look below, that's the salmon pink Birdeater female, that's my male, and there, that's their enclosure. So you get obviously the height isn't the highest, but it doesn't need it being a terrestrial species. But the length of it is, this is what, 3 foot, I think. So let's see what we can do with this one. I'll start trying to sort out the substrate. I'll throw some more in there as well because there's definitely not enough in there, and then I'll come back. Right guys, so I've sorted out some of the cocoa fibre. There still needs to be more. As you can see, there's mesh underneath to help the drainage if my phone ever decides to work. Yeah, we've got mesh here for the drainage. I've opened up this side so you can get a clearer look. Should be able to see back there. Oh, the light shine off it. Back there is a massive hide, and we'll be putting plants and stuff. You can see plant pots around it. This used to be Gav from Gav's Tarantulas. He actually designed this enclosure, then it was too big for where he was keeping his stuff. So as you can see, there's moss and stuff. I've got some live moss, I've got some cork bark and everything that I'm going to put in there now. Then I'm going to have to look at more substrate, more plants, which haven't arrived yet. So let's just do what we can for the moment. Right guys, so yeah, this is my setup so far. Still waiting on a lot to be delivered. Oh, I've got a water dish which is going to go in there as well. Right guys, so this is about as far as I've got at the moment. I'm still waiting on plants and stuff to be delivered, some vines and something to make it a bit more realistic, plus something special that I'm not going to mention until the build's done. So hopefully you guys look like this so far. But this will all be in the same video, so I don't know why I'm talking like I'm stopping. But so far we've got a little bit of plant, lots of cocoa fibre and stuff in there, big water dish. There'll be a surprise going somewhere in here, I'm not going to tell you where, which you'll find out if you keep watching this video. And there'll be trees and everything else put in there. My main problem is, you can see these vent holes, they're too big for my tarantula at the moment. So my plan is to get either some mesh and put on from the outside, or to get some of the drain covers to stop stuff going down your drains when you've been doing the dishes. Alright guys, so the next thing that's going to be going in is I've got these vines. I have put something in which hasn't been documented. The reason for that you will see at the end. As I did say, there is a surprise, so that is part of the surprise. But so far, the enclosure's looking okay. Still got a few things waiting to arrive today, but I'm going to put these things in and then I'll show you what it looks like. Right guys, so the first one is in. It's coming out of a little plant pot that was up here. It's coming down behind the skull, going around a little bit over the water dish, around onto the ground. The reason for this, as I said, will become clear with the surprise at the end. Let's try and put the second one in. I'm going to try and put it in that corner up the top. I think I might need my glue gun for this side of things. So, partly also don't want to put anything in permanent places until I get everything in the enclosure. So we'll see what we can do with this for a minute and then we'll come back. Alright guys, so at the moment I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this. I really can't add too much more because of another few things that come into it. So this is in at the moment, but it's just coming down here. As you can see, it's going along up the top. But yeah, it's not great. So this may be removed completely. It will depend on how much space the other plants and stuff that I've ordered will take up. But so far I'm overall quite happy with it all. Right guys, so we're back again, getting back to this enclosure. I'll just flick a light on for it. As you can see by up here, all the other stuff I was waiting on is turned up now. Apologies if the video on this is much better quality than what it was before. I've literally just received a new phone. So while that's going on, I'll give you an update of what's going on down here. She's tapping. There is a male in there somewhere with her. I don't know if you can see him, he's on the back there. But she's ready to go. The only problem we're getting at the moment is the one in the thing next to her is also tapping. So, but back to why we're actually here. This is what it looks like at the moment. I'm going to remove this part here and I'll fiddle about with these plants and then I'll try and keep you updated throughout the process. Alright guys, so we're back. I've had a play about with that and this is what it looks like overall. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with it myself, but I'm not going to say it's rubbish, am I? I've literally just made it. So a few more things I have to do. Water will have to go in the water dish before the Blondi goes in there. I'm not going to move the Blondi today. That will be going in this week, but not today. So I'm going to get some live stagnant moss and put that in different places. Then I'll come back to you. So hold on guys. Right guys, so we're back again. Stagnant moss is now in there. This is the 3-foot enclosure for the Theraphosa Blondi. As I said at the beginning of the video, which I've got to now try and get everything from different phones onto one. That's the size of 2 enclosures. That's an adult female LP. So that's a good like 10 inches. That guy there is a good 10 inches, so you can see how big that is. And that is the length for both of them. So that's how much room this tarantula is going to have. And now, I apologise if you can hear my washing machine in the background. It's next to the garage. Now I will show you the surprise. And remember guys, in the comments, let me know exactly what you think of this. Right guys, so I don't know how much you can see of this. You'll be able to see in the background that the skull is now lit up. This is a night effect, but it's also something I want to come on a couple of times during the day. You will also see from this area that there is now fog starting to be produced, which will then creep over here, which will help keep everything damp. Get a closer look on that. I don't open it because if I do that, look, it starts to creep out. So that's the last thing we need. So that will then go across the water dish. It will creep its way across the front. I'll come back to this in a second, but just to let you know, this is, I'll turn the main light off in here and I'll show you what it's going to look like at night. Alright guys, so as you can see, pitch black room. I have got other lighting for my other teas, which I don't even know where the switch is at the moment. See if I can flick that on as well. Yep, so there's the lighting for my other teas. Obviously I've got the lighting which you can change to whatever colour you want. See a few of them out and about at the moment. I have got lighting for, not again, so that's not turned on, but there we go, turn it on. I do have lighting for the bottom enclosures as well, and there she is still doing the odd bit of tapping. The male next door seems to have lost interest, but that's this one. And now as you can see, the mist is gathering more, but let's turn the light off and see what it looks like without that. There you go, the tank is jet black except for the skull, which the fogger that's inside that, which is creating all the mist or the fog, literally just lights up but obviously I prefer it with the light on. As you see, fog's building up. I'll wait for it to build up a bit more and then take a picture when it's right across the front like it does. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this. I'm going to give this a quick spray, then it gets all the moss down. I'm actually quite confused with how good this phone camera is. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know ways that you think it could be improved, or whether you just think, that's amazing for, at the moment, well, it's probably a 5-inch, probably not even 5-inch, 4-inch spider. So we'll come back for a quick one when there's a bit more mist in there, and then we'll see what happens. Right guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video and the couple of little updates that I did. Personally, I'm chuffed. I'm looking at it now, the fog is creeping a little bit more towards the back and stuff now. But yeah, I'm over the moon with what I've been able to achieve with pretty much just lots of fake plants, bit of cork bark, some stagnant moss. But yeah, very happy with the enclosure, and hopefully my little Blondi will be happy with it as well. I don't know whether I'm going to move it now or wait till it molts one more time, because it's probably about that big at the moment, size my, which makes me think when it'll molt again it'll be probably about that big. Might be a better space for it, but at the same time, the earlier it's in there, the more it gets used to the enclosure, and it's going to be its home. No matter how big it gets, it's not going to outgrow this enclosure. So guys, as always, like, subscribe if you want to see what's happening with the Blondi when I move it and everything else. Make sure you hit the bell notification. As always, I'm Al. You guys are awesome. Hasta la bye bye.